What's up, guys? Just want to do a little turn this fan off. Do an update video. What's been going on? As you can see, yes, that is the Polaris, Eazys Polaris. It's been sitting outside the shop. It's a 2004 Polaris Sportsman 500 high output 4-wheel drive. Every single one of these damn bushings in here, man, this shit is cheap, but boy, if it ain't fun to get to. Every one of these bushings were bad. Man, these tires were falling all over the place. They're sturdy as hell now. Whole different machine. Boy, anybody owns a Polaris, you know this right here is a motherfucker. That bastard right there, the starter. Turn the light on, try and show y'all where the starter goes in at. Well, the starter fits right, well, down in that cavity right there. But there's two bolts. Boy, they back right up side of the, they back right up to the side of the cover. The clutch cover, the belt cover and all that shit. God almighty. Man, that right there, see that? Fucking cobalt, who gives a shit, whoever. 10 millimeter, even on a Polaris, I don't give a shit. 10 millimeter ratcheting box end wrench. You can dive right down there. There's one bolt place right there where the light's at. Another one's right there. Also, there's a trick. Here's a trick I learned. Take the bolt. See these? Alright, this is what the stock's hot length is. And you're going to have to fight like hell. Push against and pry against that belt cover. Well, I'm a mud riding motherfucker, so I know how precious that belt cover is. I don't want to tear it up. I've seen a video dude drilled a hole, slam through the motherfucker just to do it. Stupid bastard. But his video did help me. So it helped me what not to do. That's what I'm trying to show y'all. So anyway, back to what it's getting. It got all the suspension bushings, getting 4 tie rod ends. Ball joints were good, about the only damn thing on it. Got the cooling system flushed. It's getting the brake system flushed. All new pads in the rear, new pads in the front. It's getting the starter cylinder, the solenoid. It's getting a brand new battery. It's getting the starter. And I got a couple surprises for him. I'm going to chunk him a 18-inch light bar up on the front. It'll 17 inches. It'll go in between these 2 points here. Put the front racks back on it. That's a littler section, but yeah, because he likes to hunt and stuff with it. So yeah, he took it to Polaris shop and they charged him $1,700 to put a new differential in the front. And so he's getting his money's worth. But all the bushings are done. I'm waiting on tie rod ends. I'm waiting on a new drive belt, starter. I thought it was supposed to come today. UPS, eBay was wrong. And so just waiting on a couple parts. Battery, starter, solenoid, the starter, tie rod ends. A couple little things, but 90% of it's done. It's back on the ground. Old ladies 420. Let's see what's got new on it. Not sure if it's blown a ball joint. Just a little tickle to it, not much. Another damn boot broke. Knew that, so got to replace that. But there was a whole lot of play in the front. And the steering, this old lady's bike, it was a piece of shit when I got it, man. It was a ragged out piece of dog shit. But put some time and effort into it, wrench on it. So she got new steering, tie rod ends, upper and lower, or inner and outer. I ordered them for my bike. Oh yeah, my bike's coming out of the shop soon. We'll get to that in a second. But so mine had aftermarket, different diameter. They wouldn't work. Custom box, Seth Thompson. I'm going to be making a video on this whole different stereo setup, but similar. I'm going to be doing it on my 420. This one's not perfect, just a prototype, but rocking and rolling. Going to blow the speakers until they go. Had them underwater last 2 weekends ago. So yeah, I got the spacer kit on old ladies. Got it spaced back out. I took the spacers off because all the ball joints. So let's see, a couple little things it needs. It's getting new lug nuts. I'm gonna put a couple different lug studs on it. Some just look shitty. I want to change them out. But the stereo, I got the little amp. This was originally the Boss 600 watt speakers that sat on the handlebars. Excuse me. And there's a little amp. I got it tucked under here. This thing never gets wet, and we throw it some bitch everywhere. It don't get wet under there. So not much. You got to be deep. Old lady got it that deep once, but it didn't mess it up. I caulked the RCA inputs on the jack. So her 420 is getting better and better, ready to go. Eazys Polaris is almost done. As soon as the parts get here, I was on it 9 hours today. My 420 is waiting on a couple more parts. Motor had to come out. I got another 420. It's a black one. Have video on that soon. Hopefully I'll be picking that up this week. Just waiting on the last few parts, him to throw them on and go pick it up. It had couldn't find neutral. It's digital dash 08. It's a 08 electric shift. Couldn't find neutral, wouldn't start, had all kinds of issues, and while the motor was out, I just had everything replaced that could go wrong. So just doing an update video. Easy stuff will be done. Getting it out of shop, get it going. We will be riding again. Hopefully this coming weekend. I got to do ball joints and tie rods and an axle replacement on my 420. So I'll be doing a full video on a full teardown, everything but the differential to do my ball joint. So got more videos coming soon, and some riding videos coming. 5 minutes too late. You know how it is, fellas. I ain't rode in 2 weeks. Crazy. Until next time.